this video we will be manipulating edges and also rounding edges of a design in order to create walls for enclosures and softer rounder edges for your design. From the previous video you should have this design on my screen right now, which is a base for your enclosure. In today's video what we're going to do is work with the edges of this design in order to create walls for your enclosure. This can actually be done using the pull tool. We're going to use different features of the pull tool today. So we'll start with this edge. With the pull tool selected, if you right click on the edge, you will see a toolbar appear. This is the pull mini toolbar. And there is a feature within this pull toolbar called copy edge. Once you click this enables you to reuse the edge that you created for the base. And you will see there are actually arrows here indicating which way you can extend this edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the lower arrow, because that's the direction I can move it. I'm going to click and drag and hit my spacebar. This allows me to enter the dimensions of the side of my enclosure. I'm going to enter 27. That's 27 millimeters. This has now created a wall for our enclosure. But as you can see, it's only a 2D face. What we'd like to do is give this a third dimension. So if you click on the face you'd like to extend, as I've done, you should see that it turns brown once hovering over it. So this enables you to click with the pull tool selected and drag and hit your spacebar. So I'm going to enter 3. This is the width of my wall. As you can see, this has now created a 3D dimension to our wall. So that is how easy it is to create an enclosure, the side of your enclosure. Now on the opposite side, I'm going to do the exact same. Copy edge is already selected. I'm going to click and drag, hit the spacebar, enter 27. And give it a depth of 3 millimeters. This is now an enclosure with 2 walls. Next we are going to round the edges of the walls we have just created. As when you're 3D printing, it's nice to have rounded edges instead of sharp edges around your enclosure. So to do this we are going to use the pull tool. And as you'll see, for example, this edge underneath, if you zoom out and then spin around to the bottom of your enclosure using your middle mouse wheel, you can actually right click and you will see the round tool. This is only available if the pull tool is selected. Once you click the round tool, you can actually click and drag the edge you would like to round. So this is by clicking and holding down your left mouse button. If you hit your space bar, you can then enter the dimensions of the round. For this edge, it is going to be 3 millimeters. And there you go, there is the rounded edge. I'm now going to go to the opposite edge and do exactly the same thing with the round tool selected. I'm going to hit my space bar and enter 3. The top of our enclosures we have 4 edges. I'm going to select one and then hold Control on my keyboard and select the second. Still holding Control, select the third and fourth edge. This enables you to round all of the edges all at once. So by dragging, clicking and dragging, hitting my spacebar, I'm going to enter 3 again, and as you will see, all 4 edges have been rounded. I'm going to click Home just to get an overall view of my design. And what I want to do now is round all of the outer edges of my design. So to do this, I double click on the outer edge, and this highlights all of the outer edge, enabling you to round. So I'm going to hit my spacebar and enter 1.5. And as you can see, this has rounded all of the outer edges. This is a nice tool for adding finishing touches to a 3D printed design.